So I have no idea what's going on with coryxkenshin, or what was going on with coryxkenshin past tense, because it already happened. The drama's already over, and he didn't even respond. He didn't make a statement. He didn't have to lift a finger, and it's already over. And it lasted a day. It's crazy. So here's my perspective on everything. Yesterday I was scrolling on TikTok when I got a video of a guy saying, coryxkenshin did what? I didn't like the TikTok, so I can't find it anymore, but I think he also said they had like video evidence. He didn't show any of this evidence. He just said that it was out there somewhere. So I looked in the comments. Everyone was like, I knew coryxkenshin was a bad person. They're all like switching up because, that's just the way people are. But according to this guy, there was so much evidence, so I decided to do my own research. And looking for this apparently damning evidence was like looking for the fucking One Piece. I swear. All there was memes and people saying, oh yeah, I knew Cory was a bad person. I just felt it in my bones or some shit. You know what it felt like? Slight spoilers for the Superman movie that recently came out, so just skip a little. But it felt like that one scene where all the fucking monkeys were typing in a computer just hateful stuff. It was just people hating. I could not find this quote-unquote evidence that they had, so I gave up and decided to wait for like Moist Critical to post a video or something to happen. Keep in mind, I also don't know what he did, because no one was talking about it at all. Everyone was just hating. So I just gave up looking at anything, and I just waited, and I didn't have to wait long. So this is the information that I personally got, but pretty much a girl accused Cory of like SA, which was the reason why people were mad at Cory. And then like a day later, she posted something debunking that. So apparently what really happened is that Cory basically like fucked her and then just ghosted her afterwards. By the way, all this information I'm getting from TikTok, which isn't the most reliable source, so I recommend you do your own information searching. What the fuck was I gonna say? You know what? I'm just keep going. I'm not gonna retake that. Yeah, pretty much she debunked everything. And guess what? Now everyone's switching up. Well, for the most part. I see some people mad because like he's a holy man that like had sex before marriage or something like that. But those are like the really Christian people. For the most part, people have been saying stuff like, oh yeah, I knew it all along. He was a good person and I never for a second doubted him. Throughout the whole situation, Cory did not respond or like put out a statement. I wouldn't be surprised if he was sleeping through the whole thing because it was that short. Now, I don't want to be the guy that's like, I told you so. I was always on Cory's side since the very beginning. But like pretty much, since the first video, I was like, very questionable about the things people were saying. The only thing that might have been able to convince me was the quote-unquote damning evidence they had, but I could never find it. It felt like propaganda, just an excuse to hate on him. So when I couldn't find it, I'm like, this is all bullshit. I'm not gonna believe anything anyone's telling me. And surprise, surprise, Cory's just a normal-ass guy. And it was so interesting and disappointing the way the internet kept going back and forth on itself. Like, it kept saying, oh, yeah, Cory, he's a bad guy. I hated him from the very beginning. And then, like, the next day, it's, oh, man, I was always on Cory's side. He's the number one person ever. It's just so annoying. People will just say anything to get validation. Oh, I never liked Cory. Shut the fuck up. When he started posting videos, everyone started treating it like the second coming of Jesus. But one random person on the internet says a lie, and all of a sudden he's Satan himself. And that's all I have to say about that. See ya.